The United States government donation will go a long way in helping the Belize Police Department in its policing of the mean streets of the whole capital. Jennifer BARR is the public affairs officer at the U.S. Embassy.
This fits into the broad-scale strategy that we have, but specifically we're talking about duty belts, and they're pretty much fully equipped duty belts with handcuffs, handcuff holsters, flashlights, flashlight holders, radios, and everything that goes with that. Also, in addition, camelbacks, which will really help keep them hydrated so they can be out longer. 12 motorcycles, as you can see behind me, as well as the helmets that go with it, as well as 3 interview rooms that will assist several different units, including the domestic violence unit, which will help them protect women and children, which is also a very high priority for us at the embassy.
The brand new motorbikes, firearms, and other policing equipment carry a price tag in excess of $80,000 US. It is a donation that could not have come at a better time for the police. On hand to receive the donation was the commander of the Eastern Division, Assistant Commissioner of Police, ELODIO ARAGON Jr. How handy does this equipment come for your department at this time, knowing that the crisis we're going through with the violent crimes in the city?
Well, most of these equipment are basic equipment. These are things that our officers need. Just like the person who does city council duties need their rake and their hoe and their cart, so does the police department needs its basic police equipment such as our duty belts, our holsters, our firearm holsters, firearms, all the basic equipment that our police officers need. These will be essential for them to improve upon their morale and their professionalism on the streets of Belize.
Okay, now you've got a new brand fleet of motorcycles. Will the patrols be expanded to an even wider spectrum of the city?
Of course. Well, these cycles we got a couple months ago from the U.S. Embassy. They were donated to us, and since then we have found the manpower to ensure we could get these cycles on the street. They were operating around 2 months ago, but they were operating in a limited capacity due to the fact that they didn't have the basic equipment gears.
Aragon says city residents can look forward to a more visible police presence on the streets. One of the officers who will be taking the new equipment on his tour of duty is Constable HALLET King, who is attached to the patrol branch. King says the equipment will assist officers when they enter hot spots around the city.
It will definitely help us in the response time to any incident that takes place, and it helps especially in the alleyways about the city, so because we get into them so easily and we're able to get through them more quickly, so it's very essential and it's effective. So far it's doing its job.
I also see that you guys have been outfitted with some gear and stuff like that. Do you feel a little bit more safer going into those neighborhoods?
Well, I have always feel safe going into those neighborhoods, but the equipment will help us a lot more in executing our duties more professional. I mean, it's something that we have needed for a while, and I'm very happy that we have them now.
Whether it is a radio, whether it is a firearm, a duty belt, etc., all of this will be held in an accountable fashion. These will be issued to people who are actually on operational duties. That means patrol officers, that means our specialized units that are out there actually coming in contact with people who are going against criminals out there. No? So we are going to equip people who are actually on the street.
Reporting for Love News, I am Maria Novelo.